Hi everyone, so this is Oban Star Racers Part 11. This is the development progress that we are making in Dreams for PS4. So this is the first map assets, and then also some of the ships here that we're in development with. So we are having the curiosity. It's like, okay, what's happening with memory? Memory is a very big issue in dreams, and we are trying to find that perfect balance. So, did it pay off and all that? Yes, it did. So, all in total, when it comes to just having two ships, it's 55% so far. So that means we can actually do the water elements like cliffs and the farmland maps and stuff, and then we can do the beach alongside this. So it's going to be really, really cool. And then we can also do a lot of upgrades to some of these things. So first off, over here, since we have 55%, this is going to get a whole redesign. We are going to make it the little buildings, and then we're going to redesign the gates and do the brick textures, make everything just like the anime in this. So hopefully that'll work out. We might be playing around with a couple different versions because I can imagine this piece alone will be around like 15%, I would say. So it's going to be pretty hard on memory, but I'm hoping we'll find that perfect balance to make this more accurate and more better for the series, for the video game. So, a couple things that we're going to be also adding on to. Making this moving ball trap more realistic. We are going to be doing that. Then when it comes to this, we're going to be painting it on these sides here, fix up this one. And then when it comes to over here, we are going to add the little symbols on the sides here. So it's going to add that little extra details, and then the little giblets and stuff that are on the walls here, just to add that nice realism there. Then, when it comes to this, this is one of our other assets here that is designed to make it where it's easy for the, you just put it into the map, and it's a nice little bridge thing, just like the one in the animated series. So it is really nice, really, it fits pretty well, low on memory, it's good. These are going to get a whole new redesign. We are going to make them just like the anime. It's a little tricky, but we are going to try to figure this one out to make the tunnels more accurate. So we're going to be doing a redesign of those, and then as we get over here, our little targets. So the orange here is going to be a little bit bigger. We're going to make it just like this on size when it comes to the target. We're going to fix that. We're going to get rid of the little stick, and we're going to put it on one of these things. The yellow, we're going to change that to a green. And so what we decided on is that orange will be for points, and then green, when we change it over, it will be for health. Blue will be for fuel, and then red will be for special ability. And we will have corresponding colors of smoke that go along with the color of the target. So the color orange here of the target, you'll see a poof, like a big fluff ball of smoke up here of orange, signifying that you hit the target. Over here, we are going with the realistic version, the high-res version of these buildings. So these are the versions that we're going with that. It looks like one of them got left behind. Let's like, 1 second, we delete that one. Anyways, so we're going with the high-res ones when it comes to that. Then, these are some of the buildings that we are working on. One of our talented developers has been working on some of these, and it's been working really hard. You can kind of see like what it looks like. Now these are really cool because of a number of things, but you'll see once I get over there. But these are background buildings and stuff. So it's going to be really cool for us. So yeah, you can kind of see what they look like. So yeah, very awesome. Then here's another background building. It's like, yep. So yeah, that is one of the backgrounds. So the way how this is going to work is when you're racing and stuff, you know, you're going to be seeing some of these and stuff in the background, you know, like this, and you're going to get, let's see, we're going to get some of these, you know, like just giving you like an idea what to kind of expect is that. So you're going to get your normal stuff, and we can easily like duplicate it, put these into a different setup. You know, we can set up in different ways. You know, it's like the goal is to make it where it's like each area has its own unique individual stuff. Then, you know, it's like say for this, you know, it just adds for extra fun realism stuff to where when you're playing, you get more immersed and stuff into the world. So that is really the goal right now, is to make it when you're playing, we really capture what Oban is and the unique, beautiful cultural this is. And this isn't the planet Oban. This is a different cultural and an entirely different ecosystem, like a different world altogether with the series. And so like each of the maps are going to be having different elements of different scenery to different things, and we are planning on creating 3 different types of maps. One will be a track race, which is going to be just like this. This would be what is considered a track race. We will do different game types for it, so that, you know, if you want to do one with traps, you can do one with traps. You can do one that's scoring the most points, or doing whatever you want, you know. We are trying to make it where we got different game types for each different thing. Second is going to be a open world race. This is going to involve the gates, and I'm talking about the circle gates that you see in the anime. We're going to make them randomly generate throughout a big, large map. And the goal is that make it in where it randomly generates in different areas. It makes it unique every time. And so when it comes to you as a player and stuff, you'll be going around versing these people. And we're hoping if we do it just right, we could probably at least have 4 ships in that. I'm hoping to do 4 ships. It's so tricky. We might be limited to 2, but the goal is to at least do 4 if that is possible, because you know, ships take memory. And once each of these ships are done, you know, it's like this one is about 24%, you know. This one right here, with all of its fun stuff, that one's about like 20% right there, I would say. And then these guys, this is actually one of the literal ones, it's 4%. But once we add the game mechanics, it's going to be around 10%. We plan on doing a lot of special effects for this one. And this one does have a character that sits on top. So those are some of the things we have to consider about. It's like how we are going to do that. So that's going to be a little bit tricky. So we're going to consider that because characters eat memory alive. So we are going to be very careful. If we are going to try it, we'll try it later on when we know we can do it, and we'll figure it out. For right now, it's going to be just a ship until we know otherwise if we can handle it or not. The Krog ship is still in development. This one's actually going to be scrapped probably, depending on how it is. We want to make it a little bit more neater and nicer if we can. and plus more sharp on the edges instead of like not sharp. You know, we want it sharp, and we want to do all these special effects, and we want to make it more realistic. And this will be about 20%, 15% when it's done too. So each of these ships will have a special ability that corresponds to the unique character that they are. So when it comes to it, say the whizzing arrow, when this one shoots, and by the way, it is still broken. We are working on the controls right now. We're fixing everything. But right here, when it comes to this, if the player is playing with the whizzing arrow, the special ability, if they hit that balloon, it will be the laser weird loose beam that will shoot out. That will be the special ability for the whizzing arrow. Here, for this, it's definitely going to be the ears is the main shooting for the missiles. And then these right here, if you didn't know already, these open up fully, and we're going to make it where these guns pop out, and they're going to be shooting here with them. And the turret thing, we're still working on this. This is still in development. But you can kind of get the idea. It's like when both of the sides open up. Oh, whoops. We're going to be pretty much doing that. It's a little tricky to kind of show. We're going to be doing different facial expressions too and different things. And each ship will have a different special ability that corresponds to what it shows in the animated series. So that is the hope, and we're trying to make it balance as much as we can. So each ship will have its own normal shooting ability, and then they will have a special ability. And then when it comes to this one, look at this. It's a big windmill. So we plan on actually having this rotate. Yeah, just like so, really. So one of the things about this is you can obviously see one of them went into the thing there. Yeah, see that one went in. So we got a little fixing to do, but it's definitely getting there. See, one of those blades must be a little bit off or something. I don't know. But we'll get there. That's getting worked on. That's one of the moving assets. One of these does move, but you can see this was supposed to be... Yeah, so this is supposed to... Oh, wait. Wrong one. Let me see. Where are the traps? Traps. Okay, I just want to see if it works right here. But yeah, you see they work right here. Oh, wait. It really depends on the direction of the x-axis or the y-axis. I'll show you on the normal map here in a little bit. But it really depends. It's just, this is on the wrong axis. Okay, hold on. See if this fixes it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That fixes it. So, yeah, it really depends on the axis, and we'll have to change it around depending on the axis for it. But it works. It just depends on the axis. Anyways, so lots of things we got to figure out and to add on to. Now, the other things that we are going to do, because now we know it's 55%, for this particular map, we are going to be making the cliffs. We're going to making the farmland, which is the little river, and then you got the little square river cuts and stuff with the farmlands and with the rocky stuff, and you'll see quite a few of these. So it's really cool. And if you know, because I showed this once before, you can actually have a lot of copies of this. It's like, oh, let me see if I can get in here. Alright, let me pull this out. Okay, so I want to show you guys this because I was trying to demonstrate this before, but I wanted to show you, like, when it comes to the game, how big this is going to be and how much details we are going to be able to add, because we found that nice perfect balance. It helps to take us a long way here. One sec, this takes me a minute. And if you saw like episode 9 or whatever, you're definitely gonna know what I'm gonna show. So this right here is a total of 4% for this entire thing. So this is what it does. This is the amazingness that it does. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make a whole bunch of these. Okay, so we got a whole bunch made right there, right? So I'm gonna go copy all these. And we're gonna just put them above each other like that. And we're gonna copy again. And we're gonna copy again. Alright. And it looks like I made a little gap between that. Whoops. Whoops-a daisy. Alright. Sorry for the background noise. Anyways, so this is the cool trick about this whole duplicating thing, and this is where we have a difference between two different memories. And this is where it's pretty nice for us because we found that perfect, nice balance that's going to help us. I'm just trying to get this all going for us. You'll see what I'm going to do here. It starts to get really fast once I get a bigger scale of it. Okay. Now I'm going to start getting more of these. And you're going to see the clever thing, what this does and what we got clever on, so that we can make a full game of Oban and we can find that perfect balance as much as we can. So this is going to get really wild. Hold on. I want to get all this selected. And this is going to get really big, and you'll see the craziness of this. So you can imagine the maps being absolutely stunningly beautiful, and yeah, it's going to be one of those things. One of the issues that we are going to have is that we can't have background characters. That is definitely going to be a definite. That's going to be unfortunate, but you know, we got to do what we got to do. Because, you know, Dreams isn't a full engine, unfortunately, but we're still able to do quite a bit with it. So if you see the little purple gaining 3% on the bottom left corner, that is a different type of memory. So we got two different memories here. So the graphics memory is going to be for the pieces, like the individual pieces, and then this is duplicates, pretty much. And we also, you know, like when it comes to other aspects of the game, you know, that's going to be different things. But I wanted to show you how much we can actually really do. And this is very important to kind of help you visualize like how large scale we are going to be doing for the game. So yeah, it's going to take me a few minutes. So you can see we're getting a lot higher. um, we're getting there. Um, but yeah, the goal is to kind of help you visualize, like, you know, this whole duplicating technique that we are going to be doing makes it where we can do a lot of background buildings to a lot of set pieces for the map, for the racing, and, you know, making it where you have a full race experience. And we wanted to make it where it's fun and enjoyable, you know, and it's the tricky challenge that we've been trying to figure out, and we have literally done that and doing these little miniature versions that we can scale up to the normal size and hold the resolution and textures and be nice looking still. It's like, oh my gosh, it has saved us big time. Do, 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 do. Okay, so check this out. This is 99%. And you gotta imagine, each of these are individual track pieces, right? So each of these are individual. Check out this. It's so many that it's ridiculous. I'm talking about this is over 20,000 probably. Like there's so many. Like for real. It's like I'm trying to go down right now to get to the bottom. So this makes it where it's so exciting because we'll be able to do a full large scale map and not have any issues. And it's so many seeing this, but it's cool. It is so cool because that means we can do all these different individual elements on the side of the building. Well, like on the sides, like doing all the little things, doing all the traps and doing everything. And that is the goal here. So yeah, talk about crazy, seeing all that. Oh, I guess I'm stuck. I guess I hit the limit of undos. Okay, but yeah, you see the goal here. Um, that's a big goal that I wanted you guys to really see and understand what is going to be happening here. So yeah, it's a lot of improvements, and we will be having more be going on. We do plan on doing a selection thing for the ships. You know, when you're selecting your ships and stuff, we were planning on doing a couple fun things. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what Oban Star Racers is currently looking like. And um, oh wait, before I even leave, so you remember this one, right? So check this out. I actually been working on the controls. So the left joystick is to rotate, you know, like to do this full motion of moving now. So it's really nice because now you can actually use the target more easily. So yeah, it's really easy to do that. And then when you want to do, so when you want to do the other stuff, like when you want to do this, you know, you can do that with the the right joystick. The right joystick is to do this now, so that you have full control of it, and you can actually go pretty fast in it if you want, but it's up to you. We made it where it's super easy, and once we fix the turrets here, and we're gonna work on the realism on them, you'll see it being able to shoot and being able to respond to all this correctly. But yeah, you can definitely see how that is. To be perfectly honest, this ship is so nice, and once we fix the hyperdrive a bit more, we plan on making the hyperdrive a little bit more challenging. The creator wants it to be more of a combination of buttons you might need to click to make it where you can do the hyperdrive. So we are going to be definitely taking a look at that to see what we can do. But yeah, so far this is amazing, easy to control. So when you're racing and stuff, you'll be able to shoot and do your stuff. You'll be able to move and shoot and do whatever you need to do. So it's pretty convenient. I still got to finish painting on this ship. If you didn't see from the last video, the whizzing arrow has completely got a rehaul on design here. It's completely remade on the whole thing. So it's a lot of stuff we're working on. You can still see it's being worked on still. I gotta finish painting it and figuring things out. But hey, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this, and I hope this kind of helps you see what we're doing. And I guess I'll just keep it here. Alright, well hey, you guys all have a good day, and better tomorrow, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this. Let me know what you think down below, and definitely when it comes to the assets, just remember a lot of things we're going to be improving on. So it's coming along nicely. Catch you guys later. Bye!